It is mock draft Monday. The Monday after the Chiefs are back in the Super Bowl. And it is what it is. We got to root for the Eagles. I'm still up in my mouth doing that, saying that statement out loud. I also am going to do PFN today, not PFF, as the mock draft simulator, because why the fluff not? Let's get right into it. We always do PFF, and it's kind of like the same exact copy and paste of every single prediction, you know? So this one at least is new. And there is a guy in the first round that I'm starting to think we're going to take. And he usually is available when we pick our pick at pick 17. And if you know who this guy is, it's probably because we have a new defensive coordinator in Al Golden. So the guy I'm talking about... Hold up, 1 second. Let me redo this because he just got selected right before our pick. Right, literally before our pick here. And also, I just realized how slow this is compared to PFF, and I see why I prefer PFF more. Because PFF is actually better when it comes to speed-wise. This is very, very slow. Okay, I did like 17 mock drafts, and he was available in every single mock draft. Benjamin Morrison, okay? Benjamin Morrison, 6 foot tall, 186 pounds, cornerback from Notre Dame. Now, I don't 1,000% love the idea in this upcoming draft to go in corner. Main reason why is because, corner in the first round, not outside the first round. Outside the first round, 100% go corner, right? But for the first round, the reason why I'm not 1,000% on board with corner is we got Dax Hill, we got Cam Taylor-Britt, we got Mike Hilton, we got DJ Turner, we got Josh Newton, right? 5 really solid players. We already have a young secondary. Making it younger isn't going to fix anything. It isn't going to improve it. What we need to fix is the front 7, and we need to get more time up front. That's kind of how I look at it, is the front 7 has to be where things get figured out. And if you can't get pass rush, if you can't get after the quarterback, it doesn't matter how good you are. I mean, your cornerback's secondary is. It doesn't matter because you can't get after the quarterback. So that's why I'm always interested in, well, personally speaking, I'm never 100% in the camp of, yeah, let's go cornerback first round. Now, safety is a little bit different because we do need to work on our secondary, or safeties, especially when it comes to early. But the reason why Benjamin Morrison is talked about here, for obvious reasons, is because of the fact he is Notre Dame. He just played and was coached by Al Golden. So if this guy is just coached by Al Golden likes him a lot. It's the first draft with Al Golden as our DC. There's a good chance that this guy's going to be high on the draft board. Because Al Golden's going to say, you know what? I really like this guy. This is my guy. I really like him. So they're probably going to take him. If he's available. Clearly in this draft, he is not. Ashton Jeanty. Ashton Jeanty is available in this draft. Which, out of the picks available, players available, I kind of want to go with him. So this is completely different, it looks like. Not completely different, but a little bit different than we see from PFF. So Cam Ward, first pick. Sanders, second pick. Travis Hunter, third pick. McMillan, fourth pick. Carter, fifth pick. Carter is the best all-around player in this draft. And then it goes Travis Hunter. Carter is going to be pick number 1. The Titans have already said that they're not passing up on a crazy athlete like Carter. Or not passing up on the best potential player at 1. And Carter obviously is that guy. So I think Carter goes number 1. I think number 2 is to the Brownies. I think the Browns do go with Travis Hunter. I don't think they go with quarterback. This is not a draft class where we're going to see those guys go, 1, 2, 3 here. All right, so this is a pick where not going Ashton Genty is very, very difficult. I feel like in this situation you have to go Ashton Genty. You kind of have to. He is best player available. It's just going running back is so difficult. You bring Zach Moss back for another year. You got Chase Brown. Chase Brown's going to continue to be electric. You know, we need to work on the defense. We need to work on the offensive line. This is, I am going Genty. That's probably a stupid pick, in all honesty. But I'm going Genty there. Okay, this draft is way too slow. Like, we need... Can I make this... Is there like a faster draft option here? Hold up. Speed. Thank you. There we go. I forgot. There is a speed option. Alright, so let's go to Enter Solo Draft. How much faster? Okay, this is... Yeah, this is better. Okay, that is better. I like that better. Now, here's another guy I'm thinking about in the first round, right? So this... How this is now setting up. Actually, so this is actually... Starks is another guy I've been thinking about a lot when it comes to first round. Can we do a safety that can be all around? Right now, we got Geno Stone, who's really good at coverage. Not good at tackling, but really good at coverage guy. We got Dax Hill as a rotation if we ever need to put him in safety position or corner position. But outside of that, we're kind of in a weird situation. Jordan Battle's not a coverage guy. Jordan Battle is a run defender. That's really what he's good at and what he specializes in. But then we got Tyson Anderson, and Von Bell is probably going to leave. So you need a backup safety. That's why I said, early, you could take safety early. It's very possible. You could also take, defensive line early to help out too. But this is also option is Starks. And in this draft, we do have Benjamin Morrison, who is available, who, again, I really could see us taking. I don't love the idea of taking corner in the first round, but I could see us taking him based on the fact that Al Golden is our defensive coordinator. But taking like a 6'1" safety in the first round, if he hits, I mean, we need that. We need it. We need a strong safety who's capable of covering all together, and Jordan Battle's not that guy. I love Jordan Battle. He's my boy. But not when it comes to the safety, not when it comes to coverage. He's really good in run defense. He's, again, as I said many times, I think he will eventually become a linebacker, and I think they will put him as a middle or outside linebacker eventually, and that's where he'll end up because he's really great in run defense. He's not great at tackling, but he's not good at coverage. He just isn't. It's like Isaiah Simmons. Isaiah Simmons goes from, safety to linebacker because that's what he's good at. And by the way, I kind of skipped over our last pick. So I did take Stewart in the second round here. It's very possible Stewart's available in the first round. It's very possible Stewart's in the second round. Players are going to go up and down draft boards as time goes on, so it doesn't really shock me. As always, we are in January 27th of 2025, okay? This is the time period where I'm kind of taking more based on positions than I am said players. So if you're like, oh, why would you take Stewart? Think of it as I'm taking an edge rusher, okay? We're kind of too early, I feel like. Still too early. I know the draft's in, 2.5 months, but we're still too early to say this said player should be the guy. This said player is the guy who's the best option available because players go up and down draft boards really quickly. And then we get to the draft, and we think the guy's the first round, a.k.a. Darnell Wright. Not Darnell Wright. The Browns' right tackle. I always say Darnell Wright. Darnell Wright is the right tackle for the Bears. I forget what his name is. The guy on the right tackle for the thing. We thought he was a first-round pick. He goes in the fourth round. So, let's pump the brakes, okay? Little pump the brakes here, okay? I'm just going positional base, not 100% the player, because again, we just don't know how it's going to end up turning out in the end. It could end up turning out very well, or it could turn out, these guys could go up and down draft boards, is what I'm trying to say. All right, so third round, I'm going linebacker, so I'm going safety, edge, and then linebacker. fourth round, or are we fourth? Yeah, fourth. Okay, fourth round. Ooh. See, this is a situation where I'd probably go in a fourth. I'm thinking about running back's always an option later on. I think we will take a running back in this draft. I don't think Zach Moss is the future. I don't think we'll take a running back too early. Well, it depends on who's available, obviously. But Scotterbo is definitely an option. See, this is a... based on their big board, it's one thing. But based on... I feel like in this position... See, I'm trying not to go based on, like, numbers. Because obviously these are their rankings. But doesn't mean 100%. I'm going to go D-tackle from Notre Dame. Again, it does come down to Al Golden. I think there'll at least be one Notre Dame player who gets selected in this draft. There will be. Maybe not early, but definitely by the end of this draft, we will see a Notre Dame guy selected. So I don't know if I really like this draft, to be honest. So I went safety, edge, linebacker, D-tackle, and then OC, which... I'm going to go for guard. I'm going to say guard in the end. I know that's not what OC means. OC means center, offensive guard, offensive tackle. That's what they mean. Sometimes, depending on the player, you can convert the center to a guard. Matt Lee, for example, really can't. But Matt Lee could actually, we like to use him at left tackle. So there's always a chance there. Pick 205. Let me go corner. So we went safety, edge, linebacker, D-tackle, center, who I would want to put at guard, and then we went corner. This is kind of how I'm seeing most of the drafts in my head. It's majority defense. For obvious reasons. We need to work on our defense. We need to fix our defense completely. So... in my head, most of my drafts that I'm looking at and I'm thinking about are defensive-based drafts. So, could be maybe another offensive guy here and there. My problem is this, right? We're not great at drafting wide receivers. Yoshi was just an absolute home run hit. But that was a diamond in the rough. Outside of that, Jermaine Burton, Chuck Sizzle hasn't worked out so far at wide receivers. Obviously, it could happen in the future, whatever. Jamar Chase, top 5 pick, that's usually going to hit at the receiver position. Not always, but usually it will. T. Higgins definitely hit Grand Slam as well. Tyler Boyd, yeah. But as of recently, we have not hit at receivers. And we also have the ugly stain on us that we drafted John Ross. So that's why receiver is so iffy for me. I feel like in the first round. So Benjamin Morrison goes right before me. Like in the first round right here, with how this draft is set up for me, I'm thinking about edge rusher. So like Mike Green, got Stewart here. I might go Stewart here in this situation. But even that, I feel like I'm reaching. But I think I'm reaching because of numbers. I don't know. I don't really like PFN's one. I might go back to PFF after this. Because I don't really like PFN's one in all honesty. I think this is kind of iffy. So this situation, right? I think Bengals go Benjamin Morrison. I think it's possible. If he's available, that Al will be like, hey, that's my boy from Notre Dame. He's really good. I have a lot of faith in him. You should go with him. And we're going to go with him. So I think there will be some sway with Al Golden in this upcoming draft. But we'll have to wait and see. See you guys next one, though. Peace out.